Hey, Matthew Brown here. Another beautiful day in Fort Smith, Arkansas, where we've managed to land after our latest adventures. Man, some crazy times we're living in, right? There's so many topics I could cover, like the V card, the vaccine. I mean, I shouldn't have to tell any of you what to do there, even if it is a precursor for the mark. You'd essentially be doing something you know has the chance of being the mark, and you're doing it for reasons that are essentially doubting God. So you don't really want to go down that road if you are a true believer. That's like cheating on your wife. I mean, essentially, to doubt God and to do the exact things He's warned you about. The whole reason the Bible even exists was to warn us of these times that we're in. A lot of you can see that. I mean, it's pretty obvious by this point. And now we have this Israeli space defense, ex-space defense chief, saying that they are here, the aliens, wink wink. I shouldn't have to tell you what those are either, but I will. They're not aliens. They're essentially the fallen angels. The fallen angels are imprisoned at this moment, but it's just like we are the body of Christ. They are the body of the Antichrist. Now, I've done a lot of thinking on this, on the Archons. In ancient scripts, the Archons, that's what they refer to the planets themselves as the Archons. If you read in Jude, it talks about the angels that forsook their habitations to come down to earth. Well, it doesn't say it exactly like that. But if you think about it, look at horoscopes. Look at astrology. How does astrology work? You look at the 12 constellations. Oh wait, 13. I forgot about Ophiuchus. Another thing I'll touch about on another day. But astrology tells us that we have the 12 houses, or the 12 signs of the zodiac. And depending on the house that sign is residing in, meaning the planets that are directly tied to it, that's what tells us what's going on when it comes to the deep, intricate behavioral patterns of human beings. So I kind of find it strange that they say the Archons, in Gnostic Theology, the Archons are they're basically creating a barrier between this world and the afterlife. It's like they're intercepting souls, which ties directly in with the Bible. It's like, if you study ancient mythology and ancient religions, it'll make total sense. I'll try to go deeper into this stuff. I don't have any notes. I kind of just talk off the top of my head. But if you look in these religions, they're so obviously the religions of the fallen angels. The fallen angels, they all tell different variations of truths that are in the Bible, but they always put them in a good light. Every one of them. The Archons are there to meddle with the affairs of men. There's another thing I always think about. You ever thought about the word meddle? M-E-D-D-L-E, and then there's M-E-T-A-L. And look at what metals are. They're important elements, especially dealing with mass, with conductivity, electromagnetism. Just a little strange there. And men did not learn how to work with metal until they talked to the fallen angels. So, Azazel taught men how to prepare tinctures for the eyelids, for women, makeup and stuff. He taught the art of warfare to men. So these aliens, according to this ex-space defense chief, have been here since 2011. I call BS. In my studies, I've seen that this all really began as far back as John Dee and it was Edward Kelly. They were messing around with stuff they shouldn't have, contacting the angels. That's where they got the Enochian language of the angels from. And he kind of just opened the rift. And it's kind of funny that after that, the age of spiritualism began. All of a sudden you see these mass hauntings everywhere. And see, it opened up, caused a rift in the underworld. And then you get Helena Blavatsky, Aleister Crowley. You get all these people that brought about the second wave. And then you get to Jack Parsons. And right after Jack Parsons did the Babylon working, whatever his great work was, that's when Roswell happened. So whatever he did, he opened up the portal all the way. So I have a lot of theories on what's going on. So I will get deeper into it. But this was just me walking to school and talking about a few ideas I have, running around in my head. I'm not making any prophetic statements other than this. December 21st feels different than the December 21st of every other year. There's a conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter. Saturn is Satan. He's Kronos. Jupiter is his son, the sky god, Zeus. I mean, they're fallen angels. Haven't you ever noticed that the planets, the Archons, that had kingship over men are described as having a ring? Every one of them. Uranus, who is the god over Kronos. Kronos, Saturn. Jupiter, we find out, supposedly has a very faint ring. And then Apollo is the sun. And the sun needs no ring. He has the corona. He wears a crown. Anyway, just expect to see this stuff unfold. December 21st is going to be different. And if I were you, I would just get yourself right with God and your family. Be prepared for anything that may come. We're in a position we don't even have food right now. We're in between jobs. Money's just now starting to come in again, so we're really struggling. But I put all my faith in God. So if I, at this low point, can put all my faith in God, so can you. Anyway, hope to put out another video in the days to come. Let's praise Yahushua for giving us the ability to even talk to each other like this, to share information at a time when truth is relative, quote unquote. Anyway, thank you very much. Bye.